Hey guys, so new episode, something or another. I don't even know what number this is. Oh, I got a mosquito bite. Ah, itchy. So, how are you doing? Hopefully good. I'm doing. Oh, I got two mosquito bites. That's why my arm was so freaking itchy. Ah. So yeah, graduated yesterday. I don't see the point in having a big ceremony. It was ridiculous. Going. The only point, I guess, is because most people went to school for 13 years. I went for 14 because preschool. A lot of people probably did preschool as well. Um, but yeah, it was hard and sucked really bad. But I don't think they needed to have a big ceremony of a couple of hundred people and all the graduates. I didn't think I deserved that, and I don't think anyone deserved to have this giant thing. And it was just a ridiculous waste of time and money because they could have just gave us a sheet of paper. Because all they gave was a piece of paper and a tiny $2 box thing, like foldy thing that had a tiger or panther on it, whatever, or school thing. So yeah, it was to me. I don't think it was worth all that. It was ridiculous. It was a waste of time in my opinion because people are like, oh, it's gonna be the greatest day of your life. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. No, it sucked. We were outside for a couple of hours in 80-degree weather wearing black gowns, and I had black pants on, and bunch of clothes. Everyone had a bunch of clothes on except for the girls. They got to wear dresses, which was probably a lot nicer to wear because they didn't have to have pants. Um, it we had water, but that sucked because it kept getting crusted. It was like mostly ice, so you can't drink it. Super windy, so your hat kept flying off, and yeah, it was terrible. It was not fun at all. And then inside it was hot and sweaty, and people couldn't find anybody because there's so many people there. I see no appeal in that whatsoever. So, and then people get to have their graduation parties, and I don't. So they get those tons of money and gifts and stuff. Because I don't know my relatives. I don't know anyone on my dad's side because he doesn't talk to them and they don't like us apparently. And then the only people on my mom's side really that I get to see is my grandparents who are like 80 something or 70 something, and um, my aunts very rarely, and my cousins very rarely. Only on holidays do I get to see them. Otherwise, I never see them originally or like outside of those. And we're gonna stop going to holidays, I think, because we're all 18. So they're probably not gonna be going to the holiday things anymore, like Christmas, because we go to my grandma's house. And we don't get gifts anymore on Christmas. Um, and then my uncle. He's pretty cool, but I haven't seen him in a long time either. So that's the only people that I could invite and my friends, but it'd be really inconvenient and my house sucks. No one wants to be in here. This is terrible. Outside of my house is kind of cool, I guess, even though it's just grass. Then people would want to use the bathroom, and I don't want that to happen because my house sucks. So that's not happening. None of that. So yay, no gifts. Woo! I got a card that says congratulations. Yeah. At least it was something. And a book. I got a book from a teacher. Sigmund Freud book. I'm open this Coke. This is the only thing making me happy today. Yeah. I wish I knew my relatives. And I could actually talk to some people about family. I don't know. It sucks when you don't know your family. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who died and who's living and who had a kid and stuff. Oh well. I'll find something to do. Maybe I'll break something and just break something really expensive and just say, "Yay, that's what I deserve." It was fun because it got use out of it, and then it's destroyed, so now I can pass it on. Not destroying this. Not destroying Mr. iMac. Spent too much money on him. I don't know what to talk about. being a downer, but you know, it sucks when you see all these people getting these things and you're like, oh, I'm not. Let's see my pictures from when I was first grade and through fourth grade. Alright, so it's kindergarten, yeah, kindergarten and fourth grade, and that's second, third, and fourth. No, that's third. That's first, second, third. Daniel Girl. I like how they give you your student number when you're in elementary school. It's kind of interesting. Out of 69 possible points for reading comprehension, in 2003 I scored 50, which is only a proficient. Man, I sucked at school. Okay, so I got this. I guess I could talk about this for a little bit. Man, I went off the deep end, man. So we only got our progress reports for two years, and then we got our like stupid little tests back that don't count for anything. They're just like, oh, we want to see where you are. So if you need help, plan test things, plan and explore tests. I think those are what those are called. Good, you were gonna be pissed off. So when I started off in kindergarten and first grade, I was actually pretty smart. And I knew my stuff, and I got some pretty decent scores. And let me see, that's 2010. Oh, 2010 was decent. 2009, not decent. 2008, 2006. So yeah, kindergarten through fourth grade, pretty good scores. And then, we'll go to fifth grade. This is sixth grade. I got proficient in most of my stuff, but there was only reading and mathematics. Those are the only two things. And then, eighth grade, I got, below proficient in science, inquiry, and in language, in everything in language arts, because I hated English class. So I was minimal performance in language arts, proficient in reading, mathematics, science, and social studies. And that was eighth grade. I hated eighth grade. Seventh grade was a lot better. For grade 9, this is bad. I got all below in English, mathematics, reading, and science. Core means minimum number of high school, blah, blah, blah. Prepare for college. Core, there was 4 years, and I was at like 2.5. Then for math, there was like 3.5, and I was at 3. Social studies, I was at 2, and it was supposed to be 3. And science was at 4, and I was at 3. Never mind. I was at 4, and it was at 3, so technically I was past that, but it says I'm still below. Oh well. I never did good in anything. The best thing I was in was science, and I scored 63 percentile, which isn't very good, but still better than rhetorical skills, which was 10%. Sorry if this is boring, but I'm going to talk about this for a little while, because I want you to know how bad of a student I am. 10th grade, holy Jesus, I did decent in 10th grade. Not great, but decent. At least from the course. God dang it, baby. Your high school course plans compared to core. So these are, I think, credits that I had. And English, I was going for 4. For mathematics, I had 5 out of 3. Social studies was 5 out of 3, and science was 5 out of 3, which is all right. Oh God, That is terrible. English, usage of mechanics. I got in your school 8 percentile. That is terrible. Yep, I still scored all below, but I had all the credits that I needed, so that was good. And I scored proficient in the public instruction WKCE individual content test. I don't know. And then here are my 7th and 8th grade. I want to just say like what I got in those. So 7th grade, I got really good grades. At least for me. I ended quarter 4. I'll do quarter 1 and quarter 4 just to see the progression. So in science, I had an A, then a B. Geography was a B, then an A. English was a B plus, A minus. Connect, which was class where they help students, because again, I didn't like English. I had a B, then an A. Face, which was cooking and stuff like that. Oh, I sucked in that final exam thing. I had a B, then an A. No, I had we didn't have it first semester. Then I just had an A all of 3rd and 4th quarter. Physical ed, A minus, then an A. Exploring German, A, then a B plus, and math, which was B and a B plus. And then my overall GPA for quarter 1 and then quarter 4 was a 3.4, and then quarter 4 was 3.6. The highest in that was 3rd grade, which was 3.7. I was decent, man. Decent. That's why I got an honor roll. And then we get to 8th grade. This is when I stopped caring about everything in this world because I don't care about anything anymore. History, F. Quarter 4, F. Spanish, C plus, and then quarter 4, C. Tech Ed, D. English, F and F. I had to retake that. I think I had to retake history as well. Connect, A. All through it, because you didn't have to do anything. Math, B plus, then D minus. Careers, F. Physical education, A, D plus. Science, B, B plus. I like science, but still B. I didn't do a lot of the stuff in science, so I could have easily had an A in that class if I actually participated in the class. I had a ton of absences. Yep, that was that. And my GPA for first quarter was 2.1, and then fourth quarter was terrible, 4.0220. And my compulsive or community. My overall GPA average was 2.6. I mean, other for 7th grade compulsive or cumulative, blah blah blah, was 3.5. I can't speak still. You know that. That was extremely boring, but now you know how terrible a student I was, and that's out there. I don't care. I really don't care. If I go to college, they'll be looking at those transcripts anyway, so they'll know how bad of a student I was. This year I actually did decent. Passed all my classes. Last year I passed all my classes. Sophomore year I didn't. Freshman year, I did not. So, that was an extremely boring one, talking about grades and how terrible a student I was. / am still. But, I hope you found enjoyment in any part of it, because that's what I shoot for, even though I don't always get it. I still try. So, have a good day. Hopefully it's morning, or maybe afternoon. I don't know, it's 9:28 here. I have nothing to do forever in my life. Yay! Damn! Terrible life. Maybe next week I'll do something. I don't know. I had nothing to do this entire week. And next week. And next week. And next week. And next week. Yep. So, bye. Have a good something. Morning, afternoon, daytime. And if you haven't tried it, try Coca-Cola Cherry Zero. It's pretty tasty. It tastes like Coke Zero with some cherry, but it gets the job done.